Hi, and welcome to Lunch and Learn. My name is Jo Tuitt, and I'm the head of admissions here at the Indiana Academy. By way of introduction, I've been with the Academy since 1991, which was the second year it was open. And I've had the privilege of knowing every one of our incredible alumni that have passed through our doors. My background is in the field of educational leadership with a certification in gifted and talented or high ability education. Today, I have a very brief presentation on the benefits of attending the Indiana Academy. Following that, I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. So let's go ahead and get started. To kick things off with each lunch and learn session, I like to take just a quick look at what the Academy is and what an Academy student looks like so that we kind of have a common basis foundation, and then we'll build from there. So let's start off with what the Academy is. The Indiana Academy is one of the premier high schools in the country that was specifically founded and designed to educate high achieving or high ability students, taking into account their unique individual educational needs. The Academy is a high school where all of our courses are either advanced placement, dual credit, or college level. And we're ranked in the top 1% of all high schools in the United States. And our faculty are ranked in the top 9 within the United States. And that's out of over 20,000 high schools that were evaluated. Next, the Academy is a high school whose alumni have attended some of the best colleges and universities in Indiana, across the state, and around the world. And our alumni are actively involved in providing information, opportunities, and support for our current students, which parents, as you know, can be a tremendous way for students to get a leg up in the world. The academy is a place where high achieving, rather, excuse me, and high ability students can participate in an intellectually oriented community where they can be themselves and they can pursue their interests and passions. And then finally, the academy is a school where students are academically challenged and stretched so that they can reach that full potential, but within a school that provides the support and resources they need to be able to grow, to face challenges, and to take risks. So that's just a quick overview on what the Academy is. Now let's just take a real quick look at what an Academy student looks like. Let me admit one more person to the room here. There we go. So an Academy student looks like one of 3 different definitions I'm going to give you. And these are kind of broad definitions. So take a look to see if you recognize your student in one of these. First, we have our high achievers. So high achievers appear to learn with ease, though they actually typically have to work pretty hard at it. They exercise grit, which Angela Lee Duckworth, who's a psychologist at the University of Pennsylvania, says is passion and sustained perseverance applied in achieving long-term and meaningful goals. High achievers tend to be attentive. They tend to complete assignments on time. They enjoy school and are alert and observant. They typically need about 6 to 8 repetitions in order to truly master material, and they are definitely motivated by getting A's. Grades are a motivator for our high achiever students. Next, we have our creative thinkers. I actually found a definition at a Singapore child care center that I absolutely love. So I typically use this as the definition. So let me just read that to you. So, a creative thinker is someone who can come up with new ideas, think in original ways, and explore uncharted territory. Creative thinkers look at things from different perspectives and ask questions that others may not even think about. Love that definition. I really think it encapsulates our creative thinkers here at the Indiana Academy. So, to break this down into some attributes, like I did the high achievers, our creative thinkers tend to overflow with ideas. They're those students that tend to often ask the what if questions. Yeah, but what if? Well, what about this? They seem to sometimes be those students that are daydreaming or are off task. They're often quite intuitive, and they never tend to finish with a list of possibilities. They tend to question the need for mastery, whereas our high achievers, it took 6 to 8 repetitions to master. Creative thinkers, they question the need for mastery at all. And they may or may not be motivated by grades. And then finally, we have our high ability or our gifted learners. These are students who either perform at or they show the potential for performing at an outstanding level of accomplishment, especially looking at it when compared to other students that are in that same age, experience, and environmental brackets. So these are those students who other students will say learn easily or they already know the material or answers. These are the students that tend to be curious, but also very self-critical. They pose unforeseen questions and anticipate and relate observations, and they tend to generate complex and or abstract ideas. They need about 1 to 3 repetitions in order to master material. And just like our creative thinkers, they may or may not be motivated by grades at all. So those are just three really quick definitions for the 3 types of learners that we often see here at the Indiana Academy. Perhaps you saw your child or maybe even yourself in one of those definitions. If I can just make a really quick announcement, if you are not muted, I'm picking up some background noise. So if you can mute, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All righty. So let's go ahead and take a look now at some of the benefits of attending the Indiana Academy. I've broken them down into 4 kind of broad categories. We have education, opportunities, growth, and community. And so let's dive into each one of these. So education. We offer here at the Indiana Academy a diverse range of classes for students to participate in as they are working toward completing their graduation requirements. We still have to follow the requirements for the Indiana graduation path, but we are able to do so with a little bit of creativity in terms of the different classes that we offer, and you'll definitely see a change in the depth that we're able to go in those classes. So we offer AP classes along with a very wide range of dual credit classes. And we do also offer the Indiana College Core. So if your student is already participating in the College Core, they can definitely continue that here with us. One of the great benefits of the Academy is that students tend to graduate on average with about 21 to 23 college credits, and that's for those doing the 2-year program. If they're doing the 3-year program, obviously that's going to be more. And if they're coming in just as a senior only, it's going to be less. So on average, about 21 to 23 college credits. This is not only giving students a tremendous jump start on college, but it's a huge cost savings as well. Because our dual credit classes only cost $75 to $250 per class, whereas at a college or university, they can cost $1,300 or more for that same class. So you can really see a definite cost savings. When they graduate, those dual credit classes, I want to quickly mention, they will have that not only noted on their high school diploma, but they will have an official transcript with either Ball State University and or Ivy Tech, depending on which dual credit class. The majority of ours are with Ball State, but we do have a few that are with Ivy Tech as well, particularly some of those with the Indiana College Core. Our classes are taught by a nationally ranked faculty. They're ranked top 10, actually they're number 9 in the United States. And I already mentioned that before. We're really pleased with that. Our faculty are truly some of the very best. They're very passionate about their subjects, and you know what a difference it can make to be taught by an expert teacher. All of our faculty have a minimum of a master's degree in their content area, and it's about 1/3 have their doctorates or terminal degrees in their fields. They stay up to date on current research and trends and actively conduct research and are published for that research. And this is also a wonderful benefit for our students, not only because of the content that they're receiving in the classes and that one-on-one, almost mentoring type environment, but they can help participate in some of that research. So that can truly benefit them as they're going into the college search process, being able to put on their applications and resumes that they have conducted published research. Another benefit the Academy offers is found in kind of this broad range of opportunities. And I'm not going to touch on all of the opportunities that we offer, but I do want to mention a few of those. One of them would be our internship or apprenticeship program. That can be done as either a 2-week program during May term, which is the last 2 weeks of the school year in May, or it can be done as a semester or full year. Those can be done here locally, or they can be done for the May term ones back in your hometown, wherever that may be. These opportunities give students a chance to work with professionals in the fields that they might be interested in. So it can definitely help them in identifying whether or not a particular career path is what they want to do. And again, that can be a tremendous savings in college as they're able to not degree jump, if that's the way you can say it, degree jump as often as is traditional for students coming out of many other school systems. In addition, for example, we have an office dedicated to helping students seek out and apply for colleges as well as apply for scholarships and financial assistance. That's called the College and Career Counseling Center. This office is staffed to just do that. So they're not doing scheduling or any other type of activity that a traditional guidance office would do. We have an office for that. This office just works with students and helping them to find and apply for colleges as well as scholarships and financial assistance. Because each student and family kind of has that unique and individual journey, the goals of our College and Career Counseling Center are then to help students and parents understand the process, to guide students through the process of self-discovery, through the process of college discovery, and then empowerment. Well, we can't guarantee, of course, that tons of money are going to be offered. Our College and Career Counseling Center does a fantastic job. Each year, our graduates are self-reporting receiving over $10 million in scholarship and financial assistance offers. So again, we can't make promises or guarantees, but they truly are doing a phenomenal job with that. And then another opportunity that I'd like to mention that I think is tremendously valuable in our global community is the opportunity to learn how to understand and communicate with those who have very different experiences, goals, and dreams from perhaps our own. Our students attend the Academy from all across Indiana, and as well as through our international programs. So technically, from all over the world. Our students get a lot from being able to talk with and experience those different cultures from across the world. Whether students are residential and living here on campus, or whether they're non-residential and commuting in each day, these experiences with students from across the state and from around the world are truly invaluable. And then in terms of growth, one of the big benefits is seen in the excellent preparation that they have for college, not only academically, but outside the classroom as well. So the Academy helps students learn how to navigate a college-like environment. We teach our students how to advocate for themselves, how to seek help, which, as just a quick side note, high ability, high achieving students, creative thinkers, asking for help is typically something that they don't like to do. It's something that they're unfamiliar with doing. So we do help them in learning how to seek help. We also teach our students how to have difficult conversations respectfully and understanding that we all don't have to agree to still be able to get along with each other and enjoy each other. We teach students how to manage their time. We teach them how to study and so much more. So we teach them college and life skills that truly carry them throughout high school, carries them through college or whatever their next steps might be, and definitely beyond. And then finally, the Academy provides students with a sense of community. Um, and that is also a huge benefit for our um, high ability students and our creative thinkers, our gifted learners. Often these students feel like they have to wear a mask or hide their love of learning. They have to hide their enjoyment of an assignment or doing a project in order to be accepted by and or fit into their current communities. Here at the Academy, they don't have to do that. Everyone here has their favorite subjects, have their favorite areas of learning, and it's okay to enjoy it. It's okay to want to take that deeper dive in learning. And it's definitely okay to ask questions. Students can truly be the students that they are meant to be. Because of that, they do tend to develop friendships that are very deep and that last a lifetime. Every time I chat with an alum, they begin telling me about what other alums are up to because they stay in touch with each other. And like I said, they stay really close. Just a few months ago, I was at a conference in Seattle, Washington, and had an opportunity to get a group of our alumni that live in that area together for lunch. They represented classes from the very first class to one of our more recent classes. And it was so interesting because they connected instantly with each other based on that shared academy experience. And I was just talking to one of them, it must have been about a week ago, and she was telling me that they were getting together just this last weekend for another little get together. So we were able to bring them together, get to know each other. Now they're planning to continue getting together. And again, that spans a tremendous number of years, decades, but they are able to bond and connect instantly based on that shared experience at the academy. So sorry, I got sidetracked there, but those friendships are truly very, very deep and lasting. Um, as a graduate of the Academy, your child will join the ranks of a very impressive and active group of alumni that tend to help and support and encourage each other. And like I said, whether they're from the same class or 20 years apart, they're there for each other. So that's just a really super brief look at a few of the benefits of attending the Academy. Every student has their why they attended the academy. And if you'll humor me for just one more moment before I answer any questions that you have, I want to share a couple of stories with you. So this is these students' reasons why. So Kirsten is class of 2023. Bradley is from 2005, and Emery is from 1997. So many years apart. Kirsten came to the academy for better college preparation, which she definitely got. One of the things that she said she really appreciated about her time here was that she got to build close and strong relationships with her teachers. And she found that this was super beneficial to her in that college search and scholarship search process because her teachers knew her well, not only as a person, but also as a student, obviously from the classroom. So they were able to give her really strong recommendations that helped her to meet her collegiate goals. And Bradley, he came to the academy for academics and a sense of community, to be able to be with students who enjoyed and valued learning. And that was something he didn't experience in his hometown school. Bradley shared with me just a short time ago that he truly believes that the academy it changed his life and that he wouldn't be who he is today without the academy experience. Here, he was able to find um, that special place for learning, both academically and socially. And in his words, it helped him to unlock his greatest potential. And then I want to put Emery's words up here on the screen for you. When asked about the academy, this is what Emery said. He said, "Go now. The academy is the single biggest decision I have made that led to all of the things that I've been able to accomplish in life. You will learn about yourself, experience true diversity, and develop some fun stories that will stay with you for life." Um, the the benefits of the Indiana Academy are truly very far reaching and carry students through college and life beyond. And I am happy to answer any questions that you might have. You can either, if you're here in the Zoom room with me, you can drop those in the chat box, either to everyone or to me privately. And if you're watching this on one of our social media platforms, you can drop your questions in the comments or you can email it to me at the address you see there on the screen in front of you. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Our next Lunch and Learn will be on February 25th, and we'll focus on what happens after a student is admitted. I hope I'll see you there. I'm going to stop recording now and answer your questions. Again, thank you so much. Enjoy your day.